About 40 million Americans between the ages of 20 and 69 have noise-reduced or induced hearing loss. And it's estimated that 1.1 billion young people could be at risk for hearing loss due to unsafe listening practices. And honestly, I should have listened to this advice years ago because my hearing is terrible. So today we have Dr. Kathy McGowan, who's a doctor of audiology at Beltone, here to let us know why it's very essential to get your hearing checked regularly, no matter what age you are. So good morning, Kathy. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Doing okay. I've been a DJ for about 22 years and my hearing is shot. Outside of that, what causes noise-induced hearing loss and who does it affect beyond DJs?
Well, it can affect anybody, even kids. So any noise levels that are over 85 decibels will start to damage your nerve of hearing. So we recommend that you be very careful. If you're standing beside somebody and their AirPods are so loud that you can either hear their conversation or their music, that's too loud. So you need to turn it down.
So it's okay to nag them, say, hey, turn your AirPods down for your own safety and health, all right?
Especially if it's a kid, right?
All right. So why is it important to get your hearing checked regularly?
So you don't know what it is until you check it, right? So you could be receiving noise-induced hearing loss and not even know it. It sneaks up on you because then, unfortunately, some aging factors can start to kick in as well. But there are other things that can add to it, such as, industrial exposures, military service, recreational, motorcycle riding. All of our first responders are certainly in danger. But little things like weed whackers that you don't realize are operating at too high a levels. And it's repeated, prolonged exposures. So it's just the things that we're doing all day, every day, on top of wearing our earbuds too loud that are causing the most damage. So if you get your hearing checked, you can monitor that and make sure that you're not causing too much damage.
Okay, what solutions are available for people with hearing impairments?
It's just so exciting. Today's technology is wonderful. If you would have told me 20 years ago that I would have the technology that I have now, I truly would have never believed it. Everything's fully digital. It's controllable with your smartphone or your tablet. Really does get rid of background noise. They're tiny. They're very discreet. But it starts off with something as simple as an OTC product like our Jabra Enhance Plus. So we've always had things like this available, but it's just really coming to the forefront with the changing of the FDA regulations. So we're really very excited about that. We're just so happy that more people are going to be able to get help, and it's really putting that information out there so that people are made more aware of the help that's available. But then if you come in and, it's kind of like when you go get your eyes checked and the eye doctor says, your hearing or your eyes just aren't quite bad enough for prescription glasses. So we recommend just kind of those cheaters. It's the same thing with those OTC products. If your hearing's not that bad and you're just having a little bit of trouble in background noise, that's going to be a great solution. But then if you're really struggling and you really have a larger amount of hearing loss, we're going to recommend more of a prescription product. So they're, full line. They come from the very tiniest instruments that nobody can see all the way to, a more traditional hearing instrument like I'm sure you've all seen, but you can control them with your smartphone or your tablet, turn down the background noise, zoom in on speech. Very, very exciting. They stream the Bluetooth. You can FaceTime other people, your grandkids, all of those things.
Do you have to be a certain age to start experiencing hearing loss, or is it just whenever?
Not at all. Nope. Children are born with hearing loss every day. So there's so many more causes. It can be genetic. It can be something that happened during the birth process, high fevers, certain illnesses. So hearing loss is something that's very prevalent. It's just that we want to try to make sure that we're not causing any more damage based on our lifestyle and those things that we're doing that are preventable.
And I just got a second question for myself. Is there any way to get rid of the tinnitus, the squealing that goes on in my head all day long?
So first of all, if you are experiencing ringing or tinnitus, we highly recommend you get your hearing checked, because there are things that can cause tinnitus that can actually be even more threatening to your overall health. So please come and see us. Let's do a hearing checkup and make sure that there's nothing more going on. But then once we determine that it is just some tinnitus, just some ringing in the ears, that can certainly be caused by a noise-induced hearing loss. And so a lot of times people do find relief from wearing a hearing instrument. It often gives your brain something else to concentrate on. But then there are also a lot of treatments available for tinnitus as well.
Well, thank you for that. My crew is laughing at me for squealing, but where can we go for more information?
Just go to beltone.com. Just find the office closest to you, give us a call, and we'll do a free hearing screening for you.
Dr. Kathy, thank you for joining me this morning.
Welcome. Tell them I sent you.
Okay, I will. I'll do that.
Okay.